Hi, I'm JT Strickland, and this is The Scoop. We begin today with the recap of Sunday night's 68th Annual Emmy Awards. The awards show honors the best in primetime television. The night's major winners included Key and Peele for a variety sketch series, Veep for Best Comedy Series, The People vs. O.J. Simpson for Best Miniseries, and Sherlock for Best TV Movie. A full list of the night's winners is available on the New York Times website. If you've been following New York Fashion Week, Auburn is now bringing fashion to you. The National Society of Black Engineers will be hosting the Black Cultural Fashion Show tonight at 6. The free show will be held in the Foy Auditorium and is open to the public. If you're already tired of the food from the Student Center, UPC is hosting a Latin American cooking workshop to help spice up your food choices. Students will be guided by a professional chef through multiple entree dishes. The workshop is this Thursday at 5:30 in Spider Hall. The Fall Down concert series returns this Thursday night with Trace Pregin at 6. The concert series that takes place at Kaiser Park allows concert goers to bring blankets, food, and their furry friends to enjoy the show. For more information, visit auburnalabama.org/parks. Looking for a go-to informative Auburn guide? Look no further. There's an app for that.
New Auburn Guides app is here, and although it may seem as though it would only be helpful for RAs, Camp War Eagle, and new students, it actually contains tons of amazing features for all types of students.
The Auburn Guides app made this summer a whole lot easier, I think, for the parents and the freshmen because it had the student schedule on there, it had the parent schedule on there, it had a map of Auburn University on there, so if anyone ever got lost, didn't know where to go, they could find their way on there.
We were able to use the track features, we were able to use push notifications, surveys, lots of different things for RA training.
Some helpful features of this new app include making your own schedule, push notifications, campus maps, and even a move-in guide.
In the past, we had no means of being able to directly communicate with our students and families as they were moving in if we had any challenges. But we were able to advocate that the use of the guidebook app allowed for push notifications and messages to be sent, which allowed us to be able to tell parents if there was a change to a zone or there was unexpected traffic. What was moving going to look like? Access to the maps, staff information, how to put in a maintenance request. We were able to send surveys, which was really nice. So it was really phenomenal this year. We had just under 4,000 downloads.
A lot of people don't like using books and stuff anymore, and we do have our great Tiger Transitions book, which had the schedule in there, but I'd say having the app made it a lot easier, more accessible, so a parent or a student could just pull their phone out and see where they were supposed to be in the schedule.
The Auburn Guides app provides students with all the need-to-know information about Auburn's campus in just one quick, free download.
So I hope students know that it's something they can utilize throughout their whole time here at Auburn University, whether they're a freshman or a senior.
Reporting for Eagle Eye News, this has been Ellie McCoy.
Auburn Guides app is available for free download through your smartphone app store. While you're in the app store, another app is coming to campus. Created by students, for students. The Pocket Points app is giving the rule of no phones in the classroom a new twist.
There's a new trend on college campuses that is rewarding students for staying off their phones during class. We met with a few of Auburn students to hear their input on Pocket Points. So do you have the app Pocket Points?
I do actually. Pretty useful. I mean, I haven't used it too much. I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna use it for yet, but I've used it for history, which is pretty nice.
I use it during class and it's really user-friendly and I like getting points, so.
It's really awesome because I'm already on campus, I don't go on my phone during class, so it just gets points while it's locked, so that's really great.
By opening this app in a classroom, students receive points. The more points, the better the prize. From Anders Bookstore all the way to Chick-fil-A, this app provides many options for its users. Here are what some students plan on doing with their Pocket Points.
No, I'm saving them up so I can use it for Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I mean, wherever I can, I love food, so I need the few places that it has, and then a lot of the Auburn boutiques may be a little bit pricey, so it's good to have a bit of discount on them.
Probably to get some food or something.
It looks like college students now have a reason to stay off their phones. Reporting in Auburn, Kennedy McKnight, Eagle Eye News.
Like the Auburn Guides app, Pocket Points is free and available on the App Store. For more entertainment news, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Eagle Eye TV. Up next, stay tuned to hear from the weekly sweep panel about which Hollywood couple could be calling it calling it quits. You're watching Eagle Eye TV, Channel 6.
I hope that you've been able to learn a strong work ethic surrounded by character, integrity, perseverance, so that when your 1 second comes, you'll be prepared for it.
Chris Davis.
45, there goes Davis!
Your 1 second, our 1 second is now. And our lives have been guided by the principles of one of the greatest academic institutions in the country, Auburn University.
Hey guys, welcome to the Weekly Sweep. I'm Charlesy, and on panel we have Jayla, William, and Kennedy. So let's jump right into our topics today. Jayla, what do you have for us?
Okay, so it is a really sad day because Angelina Jolie reportedly, I'm going to throw that out there, it's not confirmed, reportedly has filed divorce from Brad Pitt. And everyone is like really like, if there's not love, then like what I'm single and I'm just like, I'm never gonna get married now because they're not together. But like the issue with that is like they're like the power couple. They were Brangelina, and they met during Mrs. and Mrs. Smith, and that's when he was still married with Jennifer Aniston. And there was
she's laughing right now.
She's like, LOL, I'm married now. So, but like, I don't know, they're such a huge power couple, and they adopted all those children and had children of their own. I think it's like 6 kids in total, and I'm just like, I feel really bad for them because like, what are you gonna do now? Mommy's one place, daddy's one place, and they both have really busy careers too. So it's like, they're about to be readjusted. But a lot of people on Twitter, even Chrissy Teigen was like, Brad and Angelina are breaking up. I can't complete my work day. And it's just like, it's crazy to believe that one of the biggest power couples are no more, and we're all sad about it.
But see, what I want to know is, because they waited so long to get married, is this another one of those, well, marriage isn't for us, but we're going to stay together? Like, is that going to come out of this, or are they legitimately done?
I think they're done.
I think they're done. I mean, because they basically were married. They just had the title of marriage on there because she said their kids were the ones really pressuring them to get married. So I think if you did it for the kids, there was no issue about getting married. But I don't know, and maybe we're going to find out more about their private relationship because of this divorce, but goodness.
Either way.
2016 has been cruel to everyone.
It really has.
Yeah. Well, speaking of some cruel events that have taken place, tell us about the Emmys, William.
All right, so the Emmys this year were like especially strange. They like one website I read described it as like everybody kind of knew where the awards were going to, so in that respect it was kind of by the numbers. It's exactly what a lot of people expected. But like everything that happened in between, like when people accepted their awards, that was crazy. So I'll go ahead and just kind of hit on the awards real quick. Game of Thrones now has more Emmys than any other TV show in the history of recorded television.
Wow.
I think at 38 now. And let's see. Veep got Most Outstanding Comedy Series. Rami Malek got like one of the most outstanding like actors in a drama. Have you guys seen iRobot?
No.
I heard it.
I want to.
I haven't seen it either, but I've heard great things about it, and apparently it's like paid off because he got, that was like one of the highest awards you can get last night. And Sarah Paulson, who's on American Horror Story and American Crime Story, got her Emmy engraved in the name of Marcia Clark, who's the prosecutor. She has been portraying on American Crime Story, so that was like a really cool thing for her to do because Marcia Clark's got like a really bad rep for a bunch of like awful and really lame reasons. But so the big stuff comes from like people, a lot of the actors when they got up to accept their awards, like were talking politics. There was discussion of I think one actor got up there and said, we need to really start giving transgender people more of a chance. And then Laverne Cox came up after him and followed up on that, obviously. There was one of the actresses went up there and shouted "Topple the patriarchy," and I think that was basically the extent of her speech. So I mean, a lot of people were taking advantage of like their acceptances to like go and get their agendas out there, which like whether or not you think that's a good or a bad thing, I mean, it's interesting. It's definitely like worth noting. So a lot of like political talk at the Emmys this year. So
the Emmys in general are very political.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I heard that the Stranger Things cast, you passed out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, so that's a cute thing.
That's the plus.
That's a with politics we have the cast of Stranger Things giving out PB&Js. So I didn't get to watch the Emmys this year because school.
Yeah.
So, but I heard the same thing. Like it wasn't as exciting as it usually is because everyone knew who was going to win.
Are the Emmys ever exciting? It's like 4 hours.
Yeah, and
really long speeches.
I also read that the viewing numbers are lower than they've ever been before, but that said, it's still like 12 million people watch, so it's low relatively speaking.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Next year, all the children from Stranger Things will win, and people are going to be like, wow, children are beating out adults.
Right. Maybe. Well, speaking of a film that has the potential to be an Emmy Award winner, Kennedy.
All right, so there's this new movie coming out called Hidden Figures, and it has Taraji P. Henson, Janelle Monáe, and our fellow Auburn alumni, Octavia Spencer. She will be playing in that. So I'm very excited because what the movie is about, basically, is that it's these 3 African-American women who helped out with Apollo 11, and they were mathematicians. So it's just really interesting because growing up, I never heard of them. It's based on a true story, and I just think it's going to be a great movie to just show more about Black history because you only kind of hear about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, Frederick Douglass in school. You never hear about all these other people.
Right.
And not only is it empowering for African Americans, but also for women because they really helped, get Apollo 11 to where it is today. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, and we have a clip to show you guys.
You have identification on?
We're just on our way to work at NASA, sir.
I had no idea they hired.
There are quite a few women working in the space program.
You know what we're doing here? We're putting a human on top of a missile, shooting him into space, and it's never been done before. I need a mathematician that can look beyond the numbers. Math that doesn't yet exist. Before the Russians plant a flag on the damn moon.
You have someone?
Running what I'm playing. That looks incredible. Like, I am so excited for that film.
And not to take away from like those 3, did you see how star-studded that cast was?
Yeah.
I think I saw Jim Parsons, Christian Dunst, and Kevin Costner. Like, that's going to be a really good movie.
And Pharrell produced it. So, yeah, he's a producer.
Soundtrack is about to be awesome as well.
I'm really excited for that. So, yeah, Taraji P. Henson's playing Katherine Johnson, who was the head mathematician for it. So, you guys should definitely go watch that next year.
And did you say she's an Auburn alumni?
Oh, Octavia Spencer is.
Spencer,
Yeah.
right? That's still really cool. Like,
An Academy Award winner went to this school.
Yeah.
Pretty big deal.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Learn something new
I'm
every
so
day.
excited.
Well, new fun facts to learn. Ryan Seacrest has a new lady. Adriana Lima has been spotted with Ryan Seacrest for about a month now. They were seen together at the Olympics in Rio. Getting all cozy, posted a bunch of Instagram photos. But it wasn't until they stepped out a few nights ago, hand in hand, for dinner, that the speculation was confirmed. So I want to know what you think about this, because what a strange matchup. I mean,
I feel like he's so short and she's so tall because she is a model, but Ryan Seacrest can pull some very beautiful women. Because he was with Julianne Hough for the longest, and now he's with this supermodel, and I'm just like, you go, Ryan. You can do that.
I love Ryan. He's my personal idol in the world of entertainment, but man, to be Adriana Lima right now, very interesting.
I wonder what they talk about. I really want to know, because like...
Isn't there a big age difference too?
Yeah.
Because she seems really young.
I don't know. Something to Google when I get back home.
Probably like early 30s.
He's got to be like late 30s.
He's like late 30s, because like...
Maybe 40. I don't know.
I know, like, didn't he like go to UGA or something?
He did. I can tell you all about his life story for another day.
I just feel like he's boring.
No!
I don't know.
I just think did they meet at Rio?
I think they did.
Because I know he interviewed her, and I was like, oh, cute interview, and then they're dating.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How did that happen?
How did this go from interview to like we're in a relationship?
What happened after that interview?
But, you know, maybe in a couple of months, they won't even be together, and this will just be a blip on the radar.
I don't know. He seems like a long-term relationship guy, though, so we'll have to find out. And that is all we have for today's weekly sweeps. For the latest in entertainment news, be sure to follow us on Twitter at EagleEyeTV or click on the entertainment tab of EagleEyeTV.com. Have a great day, and War Eagle.
War Eagle.